How to prepare frame components for rehanging sashes. During the 2 weeks or so that the glazing putty will need to skin over, work will proceed back inside to prepare the frame components for rehanging the sashes. Remove old finish from frame components. Remove the old finish from the frame components by following the guidance given for the steps to remove old finish from sashes. Make necessary wood repairs. After the finish has been removed, assess the frame components for deterioration. Wood epoxies can be used to repair most deterioration, and it's unlikely that frame components will need to be replaced. In rare cases, the sill may be rotted through and may need to be replaced. Pulley maintenance. Pulleys can sometimes be removed to clean, but generally, it's the easiest to clean in place. Apply paint remover to the pulley with a Q-tip if necessary. Using steel wool or a wire brush to polish the pulley clean, WD-40 or a comparable lubricant will lubricate and clean the pulley movement. Weight pocket maintenance. Remove the access door to the weight pocket, which could be secured into place simply by its beveled design or held in place by screws. After removing the screws, remove the door by carefully using a stiff putty knife or small pry bar. Set the door aside but nearby so it doesn't get mixed up with another door. Reach into the pocket and pull out the weights. Each pocket should have 2 weights. Remove any remaining cord that's still attached and retain any full-length cords to be used as a template when measuring for new. Clean out the weight pocket with a shop vacuum detail tool. Return the weights to the pocket and loosely place the door back into place so that it can be finished during frame maintenance. Because the weight pocket can allow a small amount of air through the door, sealing it by painting could improve infiltration. Apply primer and finish to the frame. Where to apply the primer and finish is a decision that will need to be made. A general rule of thumb is that all wood that will be exposed to the outside elements should be primed and painted with 2 top coats. Specifically, the exposed area is usually the exterior track at the bottom sash level, the blind stop, and definitely the sill. The top part of the exterior track, where the top sash resides, can be left bare wood and treated with boiled linseed oil for protection. Linseed oil can be added to the groove where the parting stop resides, but primer and paint are not a good idea because they will build up, making the opening smaller where the stop may not fit back in. On the interior frame, the interior track above the bottom sash and the interior head is generally finished with primer and paint or stain, depending on your choice. The lower part of the interior track where the bottom sash resides can be left bare wood and treated with boiled linseed oil for protection. If you plan to stain the interior, linseed oil or clear oil primer and stain can be applied to all interior track surfaces. Wax can be used to seal the wood in the tracks and to prevent the sashes from sticking to the frames. Apply primer and finish to the stops. The interior stops and parting stops also need to be finished for reinstallation. The interior stop is best finished to match the interior casing, and the parting stop is best finished on the interior to match the interior track and on the exterior to match the exterior track.